Okay, so ready to dive in.
Always.
Awesome. Today, we're going kind of off the beaten path.
Oh, intrigued.
We've got this first-person account, right? Someone playing one of those, like, crazy popular mobile games, the type.
Yeah. Super casual,
Yeah,
addictive.
exactly. But, and here's the thing, this account, it's not just like mindless entertainment. There's actually some pretty insightful stuff in here. We're going to be looking at ambition, dealing with setbacks and how to like actually enjoy the process when things get messy.
I'm game. Where do we start?
Right at the beginning. This is how it kicks off. Here we go. The first ball, a simple number 2. Look at it. So innocent, so clueless about what's ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're commentating on a high-stakes story event. I love the energy.
Yeah, it's really playful. And, that core mechanic they're talking about, merging balls with numbers, it's like brilliant in its simplicity, isn't it? It's that thing we all crave, right? Order, progress. And it's like a puzzle. But then there's that layer of like competing against yourself, try to beat your own high score. No wonder these games are so popular.
And you can really feel that excitement building as the numbers start climbing. They even say at one point, okay, now we're cruising. Another merge 16. Oh yeah, we're in business. It's like they're getting totally swept up in the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of, when you're working on a project and suddenly everything just clicks and it feels like you're unstoppable.
Absolutely. And the language they use, like cruising, business, it's all about hitting those milestones, feeling that sense of achievement. It really shows how these games are like tapping into something fundamental in us, that drive to accomplish things, even if it's just in a virtual world.
Right. But then here's where it gets super interesting. The game speeds up, things get more intense, and the whole tone shifts. The humor becomes like this way of dealing with the rising pressure.
I know.
There's this line, the ball's growing faster than my anxiety during a Wi-Fi outage. I mean, it's hilarious, right? But it also perfectly captures that feeling when things are moving so fast and you're trying to keep up and it's like, whoa, maybe this is a bit much.
Oh, totally. It's like a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
But that humor, it's a brilliant coping mechanism. Like, think about it in your own life when deadlines are looming or things are just getting crazy. Don't you find yourself making jokes just to like diffuse the tension a bit?
All the time. But anyway, back to the game. So they keep pushing, right? And then bam, they hit 512. They're so close to that magic 2048. And you can just feel the triumph, like victory is within reach.
Right.
They even called the ball a motivational speaker at this point. I thought that was so clever.
It's perfect. And it makes you think about how powerful that feeling of almost success can be. Psychologically, it's a huge motivator, but it also kind of sets you up for a bigger fall if things don't go your way.
Oh, for sure.
There's actually this concept called loss aversion, where the pain of losing something you were this close to having is actually felt more intensely than the pleasure of actually getting it.
Wow, that makes total sense. And it's what makes the ending of this account so powerful, Because they're right there. They're about to hit that goal and then... Well, listen to this, but hold on. What's that? Could it be? Oh, no, the legendary 32E ball has appeared. And that's it. Game over. Just like that.
Classic twist of fate. It's like life, right? Just when you think you've got it all figured out, something unexpected comes along and throws a wrench in the works.
Total.
It's that unexpected curveball, Like when you think you've mastered a skill and then you encounter a challenge that totally exposes a gap in your knowledge. It's a good reminder, though, that we never stop learning. We never stop adapting.
Yeah, I feel that. So how does our gamer friend take this sudden defeat?
Well, they get pretty philosophical about it, actually.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
They say, life lesson, folks. Sometimes you aim for the stars, but you land on a ball named 32E. And you know what? That's okay. Because this game wasn't just about the numbers. It was about the ride.
Pretty deep, right?
That is pretty deep. Coming from a mobile game commentary, I think there's a lot to unpack there.
Definitely.
It's that shift in perspective that's so interesting to me, right? They start out fixated on the score, on hitting that 2048, and then they realize, wait a minute, the whole experience, the ups and downs, the near misses, that's what really matters.
Exactly. And that's a powerful lesson for any of us, whether we're talking about our careers, our relationships, anything. It's so easy to get caught up in the end goal that we forget to savor the journey itself.
So true. So I'm curious, what do you think this whole experience, this game says about our human relationship with progress? Are we too focused on the destination, reaching that final goal that we miss out on the joy of actually getting there? Ooh, good question. It makes me think about how how we define success. We're so obsessed with those external markers, those big achievements, the things that look impressive on a resume or whatever. But what if we shifted our focus? What if we paid more attention to the little victories, the lessons we learn along the way, even the stumbles and detours? Maybe those are the real high scores in life.
Something to think about for sure. Well, this has been a really fascinating deep dive. We started with a simple mobile game and ended up with some pretty profound insights about the human experience. Thanks for being here, and thanks to everyone listening.
Absolutely. And hey, maybe this inspires some of you to, download a fun game, take a break, and just enjoy the ride. You never know what insights you might discover.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
See you next time.
Yeah, see ya.